and welcome to the Hugh Hattrick channel. And this is a race that I did on Saturday in one of the best features that is available on GT7, and it is, of course, the private lobbies. I was in Not That Quick's channel. He had a lobby night on Saturday, which is well recommended. I'll leave the link in the description. But this was a Group 4 race at Deep Forest Raceway, and boy oh boy was it quick, and was it fast and furious and incredibly close. Now Dr. Kronos, as you see there, got pole position, and I was just 0.030 behind him, so virtually nothing in it as we raced for, I think it was 6 laps around Deep Forest Raceway. So I'll let the racing do the talking, and let's have a watch and see what you think. You can see there's a, I think it's Titan Tim. In fact, let me just quickly check and we'll make sure that everything is on the way it should be. Sorry, Tin Man, you are Techno Tim, that's what it is, who is very, very good, very, very fast, and he was also in this race a huge amount. So we come to complete lap 1. And it's very close right the way through. At this point, Dr. Kronos has got about 3/4 of a second, but the Mazda is so quick along the straights that it was quite easy for me to catch up any time that I had lost on the start-finish straight. And then I thought, come on Hugh, let's see, can we pick him off? Can we try and get the lead? Well, in this race, you're going to see a great battle. The Ferrari seemed pretty decent here too. This is on board. And this is from Dr. Kronos' point of view. If we go outside, we'll see exactly what it's like. This was a crucial corner there to get a good exit as you head away. But with all the talk of problems with GT7 and dodgy drivers and all sorts, there's really nothing better than to get a good lobby together and have some racing. Because then hopefully if you're all friends and you know each other, you might drive reasonably well and apologise if something goes wrong. But certainly this was very close racing. We did a couple of races. We also did one at Interlagos, which was also pretty close. But you can see now I'm right in the slipstream as we come down the hill and onto the start finish straight. Look at that, we're neck and neck. The crowd will be going crazy as we cross the line, and at this point I am slightly ahead, but braking is tricky, and he just gets back through on the inside, but we're again side by side. Oh no, I managed to keep it just and get into the lead. Now this is where the Ferrari was a bit better than me, certainly. He had this section really well done, and although I hold the inside coming out of the curb, he just gets a little bit and he kind of pushes a wee bit there. In fact, it would be interesting just to see if we go back a little bit and see. Oh, he's already got in there. Hang on a wee minute. I won't. Let's come into. We'll go into Dr. Kronos' view. So he's coming into the S's, and I go a little bit wide, not too bad, but you can just see he's got a better line coming in, and he just about gets in here. He's not really ahead of me, but he kind of pushes and pushes and pushes, but it was just about alright. It was a close race, so he got back into the lead there. I had to learn to really close the door at that point and be a lot more defensive, because I was struggling, leaving the doors far too open. But he gets a good exit, and by this point Techno Tim is catching as well. And also J-Rod, who is behind, is not far away. So really the top four were in a pretty close battle overall as we come along the back straight, braking just before the curbs. And look at that, great racing, giving each other space. And again, it's going to be a neck and neck race, or certainly as we come down the hill onto the straight. And Techno Tim is doing his best to get that slipstream and try and stay in the race. We've got 8 laps here, and we're about to start lap 4. It's a great view from here. And he almost manages to get second place off me. But I just managed to stay in front. And he comes through and he's trying this way and that way. Look at that, left and right to come through. And he goes straight through. A great move there by Techno Tim. Well done. And now he is going after Dr. Kronos, who sounds like a James Bond villain and was driving as well as one, certainly. Doing an excellent job. So now I've got to try and catch up again, and I'm relying on that straight line speed of the Mazda to give me any chance of catching up. This is the view that I had. As we come across the line, I can see the front two battling already, and as I come on, we're going to try and get up there. So hopefully a good braking here. Oh, it's so close. But once again, back in the slipstream, I could see that I could catch up a little bit there. And what I'm looking forward to is that we're going to be doing Group 3 here later on, so that should be a lot of fun. That is a wonderful M&M's livery. And Techno Tim goes defensive on the inside. Look at that, side by side, coming into the first corner. Oh, and it's skidding and screeching, and we just managed to get past and retake second place. And now we're back behind Dr. Kronos again. Can we pick him off this time? Can we have another go? Let me know what you think in the comments, because it's great fun. It's great fun being in these kind of races where it's just so close. And you've genuinely got a chance of potentially getting a victory. Look at that. That's one of my favourite shots there. Techno Tim is almost pushing me along. But on the straights, we would just pull away. Even in the slipstream, we could pull away. Which just shows you how much the Mazda has got there in the straight line speed. And then coming into the braking section of the big hairpin. And I think a slight touch, but we got there. And now J-Rod is right in there. In fact, he even goes up to third place. And we've got JV2 as well, who's not far away, who's in that group. And Kronos is trying everything to break the slipstream, and I'm just going down the outside, just taking my regular line, trying to get a good exit. This is the best lobby racing, I have to say, I've done in a while, so I thoroughly recommend not that quick lobbies on a Saturday night. It was basically full by the time I got there. Oh, and they're trying and trying and pushing, but I'm just managing to stay ahead. There you go, heading on through. Kronos is still in the lead, just by about a second or so. I'm going to get a good exit there. But J-Rod is right behind me. But this time, there's a little bit of a gap emerging. Look at that though, it's so close. The first 5 are really covered by, can't be much more than a second or so. into the braking area again. Again, that's a much better turn there. And now I'm back in the slipstream right behind Dr. Kronos. Can we do something? It's the closest I've been though. He takes the defensive line and I go round on the outside. But I'm still in second place. Oh, for a fraction I'm in first. And then braking right the way down. But look, we're giving each other room. But he gets into the lead again. Now I go on the left. Can I get there? Oh, we're side by side. Is coming through the S's. Look at that. And I'm just about there, just about there. I have to give him space. But now I try up the inside, but he very quickly closes that door. And now we are inches in it. The whole, look at that, the top 5 are just separated by a fraction. This is going to be quite a race finish. We've still got a lap to go. This is one of the best races I've done in years. Just great fun to be part of it. And now I'm holding up a group of at least 4 furious Ferrari drivers who are desperately trying to get past. Oh, there's a Mazda at the back there as well. Coming in to the hairpin for the second last time. Again, it's so close. Look at that group. 5 cars covered by what can be only really about a second. And again, just about into the slipstream of the Ferrari. He goes defensive. Oh, they are, everyone giving each other just enough space. And now it's bumper to bumper as we come through the S's into this tricky section here where the Ferrari does seem to do well. Take a little bit more curb there, keeping the inside covered. Trying a nice early turn in to keep it straight. Oh, there's a bit of argy-bargy behind. Poor old Techno Tim's been forced out wide. Kronos is just pulling away a little bit. Can we do something on this back straight? There's a bit of a gap, but we're going as fast as we can, and we're in that slipstream. We're a little bit behind our best time. As we come into the hairpin, can we do anything here? Braking, getting a nice exit. It looks like Dr. Kronos has done just enough to keep ahead. But we're going to be as close as we can get. And there, as you see it, as we finish the race across the start, finish straight, there was hardly anything in it at all. But the top 5 cars were separated by very little. And that was one of the best races I've done in years. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And make sure you join Not That Quick Slobby on a Saturday night. It's a fantastic way to have some great races. Take care, everyone. We've got our Christmas special on Thursday, the 21st of December. So make sure you join us for that. But drive fast. But drive your bus even faster. Bye just now.